Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Well, it's time now for the night's lighter side of news. I'm Marlena Leonard.
And I'm Swanson Gibson Jr. You're watching Access Now.
But first, I see the weather's doing some things, making some changes, so let's check in with our Diane Dorset to see what this is all about. Diane?
Well, if you're still wondering where all the clouds are coming from, our satellite image tells the story. A stalled frontal boundary just north of the Bahamas is keeping plenty cloud cover across the northwest Bahamas. Adding to that, a tropical wave moving westward will brush past the area on Wednesday, helping to keep the atmosphere unsettled. That means we'll continue to see an elevated chance of showers and thunderstorms right through the weekend. But we've also got drier air and Saharan dust moving in, which should begin to reduce our showers. More good news in the tropics. It's quiet for now, with no tropical cyclone development expected for the next 7 days. Now, looking at our 3-day boating forecast, in the northwest Bahamas tonight through Thursday, we're going to get southwest winds moving at 12 to 18 knots, which means seas will be 3 to 6 feet. We'll get high tides at 8:10 this evening and again at 8:24 in the morning. Then in the central and southeast Bahamas, southeast to south winds moving at 10 to 15 knots, with seas at 2 to 4 feet. It's time now for your international temperatures, which are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
You go to a party, come back with a hickey, you say mosquito do that. Conchita, that be no mosquito, it was something bigger, girl like smell a rat.
These temperatures ain't right, Lord, it ain't right. So that was your international temperatures brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. And that wraps up your Access Weather Forecast. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you so much for that great insight, Diane. She mentioned different storms forming, and, in the summer months when everyone wants to be outside, that could be kind of bad. But I think it's important to have, showers here and there, too,
Yes.
for the floor to flourish and whatnot.
Yes, and cool it down sometimes.
Exactly.
We don't always need the sun being too strong. Well, we've got a lot coming up tonight. We've got 15 happily married couples renew their vows. We'll tell you all about it later.
Plus, we go inside the police commissioner's Sip and Paint scholarship event.
And the Rotary Club of Southeast Nassau with a big book give back to a deserving organization.
And your Tuesday sports report is up next.
But first, a little beauty queen joins us live in studio to chat about her latest crowning moment. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Access Now. Stay with us.
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, 'cause everything is here.
Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052.
Shop Smart, at Shop Smart, at Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
Tasha, what you saying? Girl, right here, rushing to cash, J.S. Johnson. I gotta renew my insurance. Oh, I with JSJ too, but I don't wait in line. I just pay online. Stop it. How you do that?
Just email info@jsjohnson.com and say, sign me up for the online service center. They'll reach out and hook you up. You ain't never have to stand in line again.
Amen to that.
Save time. Pay online. Sign up for J.S. Johnson's online service center today.
Insurance, peace of mind.
Welcome back. You're watching Access Now. Well, just days ago, one of the country's tiniest beauty queens brought home the crown and the win from her international pageant. Welcome to Access Now, Renaya Wilson and her mom, Edina, the New World Imperial Beauty's Little Miss. Welcome to Access Now, Renaya.
Thank you.
So tell me, you've just come back with this amazing crown. What was it like being on stage?
It was a little scared, but I got it.
It was a little scary, but you got it?
Yes,
what was
Mom.
scary?
How I walked on the stage.
You walked on the stage and everyone was looking, but apparently you did something right. So what did you do when you got on stage?
I won my talent, my culture wear, and my fun fashion.
Ooh, so what was your talent?
It was dancing.
It was dancing. Amazing. So, Mom, Adina, tell us, you know, a lot of people, when they see little pageant queens, there are probably some misconceptions about what goes into those pageants. What drew you to it, and what's been your favorite part about going on this journey with Renee?
So, as we were introduced into pageantry, I noticed that there was a big sisterhood, a community of individuals just uplifting one another. I've learned that her character has been developed, her personality has flourished, her socialization skills, and of course, she's been able to showcase a few of her talents.
Oh, yes. I mean, look at this already. You're so brave. Your public speaking skills are absolutely fantastic, Renaya.
Thank you.
So, again, you were saying you won your talent. You also had your fun fashions. Now, I think you also did something with community service, too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What was that about?
I gave my community Starbucks gift card.
Ooh.
And I also walked the dogs and I cleaned the beach.
Amazing. And so what has it been like for you, Adina, to not only see her, of course, shining in all of her cute pageant outfits and, of course, the public speaking, but seeing this interest so early in the importance of community and giving back at the same time?
I love how it's building her civic portfolio, just seeing her grow and appreciate what our society has to offer her and also adding back to it.
Yeah. So, Renaya, tell me, what is your dream? What's next for you? Is it another pageant?
Yes, Mom.
What do you want to do?
I want to win the crown again.
You're going to do it again?
Yes.
Amazing. And what grade are you in school?
I'm grade 2.
Grade 2. Amazing. To be doing all of this already in grade 2. You're traveling, you're getting on stage, you're showing people all of your talents, and just doing an amazing job while at it. High five to you. And I love your nails. Check out the nails. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies, and good luck at your next pageant, Renaya.
Yes, Mom.
All right, well, stay with us. We've got BTC Connection coming up right after this.
I am the owner of Revive Hair Salon and Spa, located in Palmetto Point, Eleuthera, Bahamas. I've been retired from BTC for the last 6 years. I retired in January 2020. And since then, I've been right here in Palmetto Point at Revive Hair Salon and Spa. So after I left in 2020, and now been on this new BTC Air services since last year sometime, it's been remarkably faster. And the new innovation, BTC Air, is amazing. So we need more persons here on the island and throughout the Bahamas to gravitate to it and come on board. I have been, yes, I do. Just May 26th, my dad turned 90 years old, and we had siblings here, grandchildren, and everybody's in the house. So I already spoke with the local technicians to put them down to convert my parents' residence on the BTC Air.
Here is the Disaster Risk Management Authority's official 2026 emergency shelter listing for the Southeast Bahamas for Acklins, Crooked Island, Great Inagua, and Mayaguana. Crooked Island, Church of God of Prophecy, Cripple Hill, and Landrell Point Community Center, Landrell Point. In Inagua, St. Philip's Anglican Community Center, Matthewtown, and in Mayaguana, the Mayaguana Comprehensive School in Pirates Well, and Betsy Bay Community Center in Betsy Bay.
I don't know, but what kind of cars is parking lot, man? You even know where to park? If you just don't park in the, look at this way. Like you ain't get nowhere to go. Don't park, just don't park. Don't park over here, this handicap. No, you can't park in the handicap spot. I ain't gonna be that long. I ain't gonna be that long. Handicap spot, boy, what's going on, dog? I tell you we shouldn't park here now. This way parking, bro. I tell you we shouldn't park here. Don't get one of these things. My bad big broke, and he got a stick inside to say this mud though. We gotta move. This is a handicap spot. Let's go, we gotta move. But we gotta move. Don't we can move right now. Sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
Welcome back. This one's for the chocolate lovers. Today is National Milk Chocolate Day. And I have to tell you, just in case you've ever wondered, a Dove milk chocolate bar would make the perfect gift on any day. I'm just saying, just putting that out there.
Duly noted, duly noted. But did you know in 1836, Daniel Peter would have invented chocolate in Switzerland, fusing chocolate, the cocoa, with the condensed milk.
Oh, what a thing he did that day. This day is so special. Confectioners say, don't get Milk Chocolate Day confused with Chocolate Milk Day, which is observed on September 27th. So that one's coming up. You'll have your moment, but it's not yet. And all this talk about chocolate has me thinking about all the events and celebrations we use chocolate for. Things like weddings, which brings me to our next story. Well, 15 couples renewed their vows, recommitted themselves to each other, and pledged to uphold family standards and principles that best serve the national interest. Our West Calix Forbes reports on marriage and family taking center court while we continue to observe National Family Week.
Who doesn't love a good summer wedding? The Ministry of Social Services partnered with the Bahamas Christian Council for the Family Week's annual marriage recommitment service and seminar. Under the theme, Honoring the Covenant, BCC President Pastor Mario Moxie says events like these strengthen the family and helps couples to recommit to one another and reestablish the sanctity of marriage.
To love him, to honor him, to walk with him in faith, to support him in times of strength and weakness, to listen with patience, to speak with grace, and to remain faithful to him as long as you both shall live. Do you? I do.
Minister of State for Social Services, the Honorable Bacchus Roll, says marriage is built on love, trust, sacrifice, sharing, forgiveness, and compromise. It creates stable homes, rears confident children, and helps build strong communities. The very tenet the ministry is promoting this National Family Week.
Marriage is so much more than just a ceremony. It is a lifelong commitment built on love, trust, sacrifice, forgiveness, and of course, faith. While every marriage experiences seasons of joy and seasons of challenges, it is the willingness to persevere together that strengthens not only the relationship, but the family that it nurtures. Strong marriages create stable homes. Stable homes rear confident children. Confident children help to build strong communities, and stronger communities become the foundation of a thriving nation.
Permanent Secretary Frederick Ramming Turnquest says the values cultivated at home ultimately influence the wider society.
Whatever you do in the family is going to spill out into the community. So the word was, continue to love each other. That was the basic word. But it reminded us also of the commandments that we should pass on to our children. And Monsignor Simeon Roberts said, what are you passing on to your children? We need to examine ourselves to see what seeds are being sown inside the home.
For the Bahamas Tonight, Access Now, I'm Wes Calix Forbes.
Thank you, Wes. Professional development is an important part of effective policing, but not every training opportunity is covered by government funding. That's the gap the Shanta E. Knowles Scholarship Fund hopes to fill. Established following Commissioner of Police Shanta Knowles' historic appointment in January 2025. The fund is helping officers further their education and career development. Altaviz Munnings has details on their latest initiative.
Sipping, eating, painting, and dancing. That's what happened on the lawn of the police force's East Street headquarters Saturday night, and it was all for a good cause. Branded as canvas and cocktails, all seats were filled as residents supported the Shanta E. Knowles Scholarship fundraiser. Those funds are earmarked for police officers needing financial assistance to participate in a course or conference that isn't government paid. And yes, Commissioner Knowles had her apron on too, as many of these amateur painters were excited to stroke their brushes to the best of their ability. Among them, Madeline Archer and Jamal Ijomo.
Because I heard the funds raised tonight is to further help the education of the officers who like to go back to school and further education, and I think that's a great initiative.
Our officers are so very important, and the fact of being able to contribute for them to further their education, I think it's very, very important.
The annual event boosts police officers' morale and reminds the public that law enforcement personnel on every level have a role to play. Police Press Liaison Chief Superintendent Sharia King echoes that sentiment.
This initiative is one that we enjoy. You can see that we have corporate sponsors are out there, corporate officers. We have other law enforcement officers that have come to assist us and take part in this. This is it started sometime about 2 hours ago, and we're still having fun here, painting and sipping with the Commissioner of Police.
And with that good old Bahamian music, talk has already surfaced that this event will take place again next year. For the Bahamas Tonight, Access Now, I'm Altaviz Munnings.
Thanks so much, Altaviz. Well, the Child and Adolescent Unit Library of the Sandilands Rehabilitation Center receiving a much-needed donation recently. 200 books from the Rotary Club of Southeast Nassau. This contribution marked a significant milestone in the ongoing enhancement of SRC's therapeutic library and learning environment, directly benefiting children and adolescents receiving specialized care. The reading age of the unit ranges from primary school to high school, with the majority of patients in the middle school range. Reading is being viewed as a budding protective factor and a key component to the inpatient program. The campaign goal is to receive 500 books for the library room. Well, be sure to stay with us. You're watching Access Now.
Here is the Disaster Risk Management Authority's official 2026 emergency shelter listing for the Central Bahamas for Cat Island, Exuma, Long Island, Rum Cay, and San Salvador. Exuma: Bethel Union Baptist Church, Ramsey; Ebenezer Union Baptist Church, Farmers Hill; Ebenezer Union Baptist Church, Barry Terry; Exuma Resource Center, Special Needs Shelter, Hoopers Bay; Forbes Hill Cultural Center in Forbes Hill; Gethsemane Baptist Church, Black Point; Mount Hermon Union Baptist Church, Mount Thompson; St. John's the Baptist Anglican Church, Mosstown; Aurelia Miller Comprehensive School, Black Point; St. Luke's Union Baptist Church, Black Point; the new Mount Olive Union Baptist Church, Hartswell; Mount Olvent Baptist Church, Staniel Key; Palestine Union Baptist Church, The Forest; St. Andrew's Community Center, Georgetown; St. Margaret's Anglican Church, Hart, Steventon; St. Mary's Magdalene Anglican Church, Williamstown; St. Teresa's Roman Catholic Church, Georgetown; St. Margaret Mission Baptist Church, Stewart Manor; Ebenezer Union Baptist Church, Rollville.
You're looking at a shot of a jet car having some fun there in the waters. This view courtesy of drone pilot Isaac Roberts.
And next in sports, a Commonwealth and CAC Games recap. Well, welcome to your Tuesday Sports Check, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles, topping sports. A pair of veterans leading the charge for the 242 over in Glasgow, Scotland at the 2026 Commonwealth Games. Back for a sixth appearance is Carl's heel boxer, making a statement, winning his opening round match, scoring a 3-1 decision over Oswald Talaka of the Solomon Islands in the men's 70-kilogram weight class. Judge 1 would score the fight even at 28. The second and third judges had identical scores of 29-27 in favor of Heald. Judge 4 scored the fight 29-27 in favor of Talaka. Of course, Judge 5 had the fight 29-27 in favor of Heald. Another veteran still attempting to turn back the hands of time would be high jumper Donald Thomas, competing in the men's high jump. The ageless wonder clearing 2 feet 10 meters for 6th place overall. Over in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, they won a competition for our much younger swimmers at the CAC Games. Zoe Williamson, fifth in her heat of the 50 freestyle in 27:20, which was good enough for 18th fastest and earned her a spot in the semifinals. Victoria Russell, 8th in 27:94 and 25th overall, not making it through. On the boys' side, Tristan Hepburn, 8th in 23:13 and 22nd overall. The 100 breaststroke, all the swimmers moving on to the semis. Renishka Gibbs, 3rd in her heat and 11th fastest of all the qualifiers in 1:15.88. Kaden Wells, 6th in 1:06.36 and the 10th fastest qualifier. Tristan Hepburn jumping back in the pool. He was 6th in 1:08.82 and 12th fastest overall. 200 IM, Layla Lewis coming through 6th in 2:39.57 and 20th overall, just making it through to the next round. Now, with a number of our disciplines wrapped up, we caught up with some of the athletes and coaches who spoke about their performances.
Overall, I'm very proud of this team. We came here to compete, represent the Bahamas with pride, and achieve the goals that we set, and I believe we did that. Of course, we would have loved to have swimmers in the finals, right? Lamar Taylor was just short in the 100 and the 50 free, 9th in the semifinals, just one sport short of making that finals. But also we recognize the progress that this team has made, and these swimmers have made, and most of those goals were met by them that were set at the beginning of the year.
Going into the match, I was a bit overly confident, and I let my guard down, Going into my first match, I knew that I had her in the bag. Isiana is a good competitor, however, I just felt a bit more confident that I could have beat her. And then going into my second match, it was the same mindset. However, I know that Bridget from Colombia was a powerhouse. It is a powerhouse.
The race was a bit rough for me. It's really windy out here in Glasgow, so kind of got pushed into the hurdles a bit quicker than I normally would. But really got out well, and first 3 hurdles were good. Arms were a bit wild, so it kind of threw off my balance. Clipped hurdle 5 threw me off a little bit more, and at that point I was just trying to do my best to stay inside the race, advance to the next round. However, I clipped hurdle 9 really bad, fell down, and I had hurt my knee, but I got up, finished, walked to the line, and that's kind of how it went.
In hoops news, over at Bahamas, the Bahamas Basketball Federation's Summer of Thunder kicking off officially today as a local squad would take on a perennial college basketball powerhouse. Our Michelle Butler has that story.
The Summer of Thunder tournament has become a platform for basketball development, bringing together talent from the college level and the Bahamian basketball community, with teams competing throughout the weekend. The event provides players with a chance to test themselves against different styles of play while gaining valuable experience. We had a chance to catch up with organizer Brooks Downing.
So this is a summer exhibition tournament. So the NCAA permits its member institutions to take a summer tour and go down to, go out of the country, the United States, and play against foreign teams. It's a rule that's been in place for a number of years. It allows them to get a cultural experience, and plus a little jump start on the season as well.
On the court this afternoon, the Bahamas select team took on the University of Louisville. The Cardinals came away with a 101-52 victory. We spoke to head coach Jerome Burrows, who says games like these are invaluable for the development of local players.
This is an excellent opportunity for us to get in here. This is the culture we build in. We have some of the top national team players with some of the college guys, with some of the elite high school guys. Javez Colby actually has an offer from Louisville. So being able to come compete in the home soil in the front of friends and family is key in a player's off-season development.
You talked about him getting a scholarship. Can you just talk about the exposure part of the tournament?
Oh yeah, like I say, I got some kids, maybe 7, 8 of the kids in this program in JUCO. So after their junior college career, they'll be looking to transfer to one of these 4-year programs. Some of my kids have nothing right now. We in limbo, and the opportunity from this, the film, the statistics, the ability to get seen is key right now, because we know opportunity is near and far. So, it's all just opportunity, and it's them coming out here, being prepared and taking advantage of the opportunity.
Can you just tell us what we can expect from Team Bahamas for the rest of the tournament?
For the college programs making the trip to the Bahamas, the tournament offers quality competition as they prepare for the upcoming season, while also allowing their players to experience the growth of basketball in the region. Coach Pat Kelsey tells us more.
Yeah, it's an awesome experience. This is such a beautiful island. And for our players to come down here and experience this beautiful resort, this beautiful island, and then be able to play basketball too, it's an awesome experience.
That's me. Look at your sports on this Tuesday. I'm Amajal Knowles, signing out until.
Congratulations to the class of 2026 valedictorian and salutatorian. Your hard work, dedication, and perseverance have earned you this outstanding achievement. As you begin this exciting new chapter, may your future be filled with continued success and limitless opportunities. Our sponsors salute academic excellence and proudly join in celebrating your remarkable achievement.
The Ministry of Works and Family Island Affairs shares a video on social media depicting the condition of certain concrete elements of the Fishing Hole Road Bridge in Grand Bahama do not affect the bridge's overall structural performance and remain safe for continued use. In a statement today, the ministry says public safety remains the highest priority, adding that the matter has already been referred to the engineering team for immediate assessment.
Well, that does it for Access Now. And when I'm thinking of engineering, I'm thinking we need some help with engineering the angles for these shots.
The mechanics, right?
Oh, I'm going way off.
Okay.
Oh.
I feel good. Oh, I'm going in. Yes.
Wait.
I'm glad that's televised.
I don't pay for it.
I get one in.
Okay, okay.
Head up.
You win. High five. Oh.